What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the National FUT Draft Challenge. Myself and AA9 Skills are going to head. And today it is Brazil against Germany. This was AA's idea because of the World Cup finale. I have got Brazil, AA9 Skills has got Germany. After 2 episodes each, AA9 Skills is currently on 17 points. He should be on 18, but he got 1 point deducted for not using a player that he should have used. And I have got 21 points. We lost in the final in episode 1. We won the draft in episode 2. So I'm currently 4 points ahead. Is that right? Yeah, 12 plus 5 is 17. 12 plus 9. Yeah, I'm 4 points ahead. So I'm already in a decent spot. You know, another 6-9 points here today will see us in a real good situation going into the final 2 episodes. If you guys want to check out AA9 Skills, link will be in the description below. Of course, go show him some love. Absolutely love the dude to pieces. And if you could smash a thumbs up on this video, I would really much appreciate it. In the deadest period of FIFA since, I don't even know when, FIFA 14, you guys are still showing up in your hundreds of thousands and giving incredible support. There are no words to describe how grateful I am for you being on my channel. With that being said, let's go and do this Brazilian draft. So you know the rules, guys. I have to take every Brazilian player that shows up. I cannot take any German player that shows up, and that is it. So there is no Brazilians here. There is Ozil, so I can't take him. So let's go with 98 Team of the Year Messi. Why not? I wouldn't mind getting a good 4 or 5 Brazil. There we go. Oh man, I haven't had this Lacazette in I don't know how long. However, the Brazilian Roberto Firmino is the guy that we have to start up front as our striker. We could put him at centre midfield. Don't give me a Brazilian here. No, oh no, that's all right. I was going to get upset because I saw a Brazilian left wing, but it's Neymar. So that's actually quite good because we now have Neymar, Messi, and Firmino. I'm quite happy with that little trio up front. This Firmino card I actually do like as well. 4-star, high medium, 5'11". He's got a lot of good qualities about him. Not the fastest, but everything else is pretty good. So our first Brazilian is in. We can't take Schweinsteiger. I'm going to take the Belgian KDB. Of course, he gets that soft link into Firmino. That now gets Firmino to 7 chemistry, which is perfect. And there's Casemiro, which is going to be perfect for us because we're going to swap Casemiro with De Bruyne, and that gives him a link. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put KDB on this right-hand side of midfield. So we can't take Holtby. Ooh, maybe we take Gargo. Not that he'll play, but it does help. What if we do that and then do that? That's 33. That's still 33, and then oh crap! I didn't mean to take the centre back. Hey, we'll take it anyway. Calcio A, Liga Santander. We'll take Bonera. I don't really care nor want him, but we'll pop him in there. That's where we're at so far. This isn't a great squad. 2 commons in the team at this current stage. That doesn't interest me very much. Come on, let's get our Brazilians here. Oh, I can't take Lam. Man City Kyle Walker doesn't. Oh no, Man City Kyle Walker is perfect, because he links with De Bruyne very, very nicely. I do like that indeed. Let's go and get ourselves... Come on, show me some Brazilians. Do I really want to take Shawcross? It will get him to 7 chemistry no matter what, whereas Matip will need an extra link. But Matip is so much better. I'm going to take Matip. He is the one that's going in there. We've got a few replacements that we're going to need to make. Hey, there's another Brazilian, Felipe Luis. That's nice. Yo, this team is alright. A few replacements I feel like we absolutely need. And other than that, I could go with Buffon actually, because we're going to be having that Bonera guy in. Or we could go with Schmeichel and get Matip to 7 chemistry. Or we could take Perrin, although then we'd take, or we could take Rulli. Let's you know, let's risk it. Let's go for Gianluigi Buffon, and we'll see what we can get up next. So Brazilians here would be very welcome. Obviously, again, can't take Germans. Deulofeu just doesn't work, does he? I'll take. Do I want to take him as a sub? Yeah, he's got better. Much better dribbling and 4-star. Yeah, we'll take Deulofeu. We'll take him. He's a left wing version as well, not the right mid version from the Premier League. Oh, Julio Cesar. Oh, William. Oh, I got the choice, boys. We could take Julio Cesar. He doesn't work. When I saw that, I was like, damn, we're screwed. We're going to have a goalkeeper off chem. Then I saw Willian. And that actually would probably be the smart choice. It would get De Bruyne's perfect chem, he would get perfect chem, and Firmino would get perfect chem. But this Alexandro card is serious. And he gets a strong link to Buffon. I'm going to take Alexandro, man. I'm going to take that risk right there. That's what I'm going to do. I feel like that's going to be the better long-term choice for this team. I might be wrong. I might well be wrong. No Brazilian here. Maybe we go with Alderweireld. Yes, we do go with Alderweireld. He's Belgian, not German, which is perfect because he gets a strong link to Kyle Walker. No, he doesn't because it's a Man City version of Kyle Walker. That benefits us though. That gives us more chemistry. That puts everyone except this dude here to... We'll leave it. God damn it. What a silly mistake, huh? I don't know if there was another centre-back that would have been better for us. Oh god, we actually have to use this guy. 4-star, 4-star. I think we used him before, didn't we? We're going to throw him in there. We're going to swap those two around, and that's going to be the links now. Oh, maybe we swap those two around, and then those two... No. That's not bad. Oh, that's really good. That's much better. 83 chemistry there. I like that, dudes. It's only Lionel Messi now that's an issue. I like that a lot. How many Brazilians have we got? 6 already. Wow, that's pretty decent. What do I want to take here? Do I want to take Benatia? I do want to take... Ooh. Taking Benatia will get Firmino on lower chem. I still think it's the right choice, though. He gives us 2 extra chemistry points. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Everybody here already gets the enough links. So who's off chem massively? Alexandro is perfect on 6 chem. High work rates, 5'11". Not the most ideal. The biggest problem we've got, Messi on 4 chem is fine because he's team of the year. De Bruyne on 7 chem is fine. Firmino on 2 chem is a bit of an issue. We could do it that way around instead. 7 and 2 or 6 and 2. I'd probably prefer that actually. I'd probably prefer this silver dude in at centre mids. He is 4-star, 4-star though. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do with Firmino and that other dude. Now, would not be a good time to get a Brazilian goalkeeper. Thank God for that. We will take Petr Cech for the rating. Now, if we get Brazilians, it might start to really hamper the team chemistry. Carvajal will take. Not that we need him. In fact, he doesn't benefit us at all, but he's the highest rated, so we'll go with him. Next up, we are going to be looking at... David Luiz wouldn't go amiss. I'm going to take this Antonio Valencia. He doesn't help for chemistry, but it's a good substitute to have. Next on the list is going to be... So we can't take Gundogan. Don't really care about any of the others. Could take... No, Gabby doesn't work. We'll take Gabby. I can't take Gundogan. We'll take Gabby. I didn't take any Germans, right? No, I didn't. Thank God for that. Next up. 3 more spots to go. Come on. 1 big Brazilian. I'll take Paul Pogba. Now, I could play Pogba and Valencia instead of Walker and De Bruyne. And I think that is better overall. De Bruyne's got a little bit of pace, a lot better shooting and passing and dribbling, but worse defending physical. I'm gonna start Pogba, I think. It's exactly the same chemistry, it's just who you prefer. And I think Valencia miles better than Walker, and Pogba is a little worse than De Bruyne. So that's not too bad. A Willian now would actually be really nice if we could get him again. Oh god, Felipe Anderson is gonna cause us all sorts of problems. Oh, maybe not. He also gets 4 chem. Hey, how about that? I think I prefer Felipe Anderson on the max chem. There we go, that gets up to 87. That's not bad. It's still just this one dude that's wildly off chem. I don't mind Neymar on 4. Messi's going to be on the bench now, which also isn't a problem. And then... This has just screwed up everything. This one dude is the problem. We're going to lose so much chemistry because of this one dude. Actually, we're not. We could still get Valencia to 7 chemistry. Oh, look at that. That's 88 chem there. Yo, I rate that. That is pretty impressive, dudes. I'm not even going to lie. I'm real happy with that. To get 88 chemistry out of this team, I rate that. So we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 Brazilians, which is great. Our team in general isn't the best. We're going to have to take off this striker for that Lionel Messi at one stage or another. And then we'll also probably bring on De Bruyne and Pogba. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who we'll bring on. This dude is alright, man. Wellington Nem, good pace. That's literally it. Just good pace. Felipe Anderson is decent. 4-star, 4-star. Nice pace and nice dribbling, which is very, very nice. Neymar obviously is fine. If we do it that way, does it make any difference? Doesn't make a difference. I'm just trying to see if there is a way I can get a little bit more chemistry out of this. I don't think there is. Antonio Valencia at right back is great. Who's wildly off chemistry? Just Roberto Firmino. That's it. And that's not so bad. So Firmino will probably come off as well as a sub. If we could get a Brazilian manager, that would be absolutely perfect. Come on, game. Yes, look at that. That takes up to 93 chemistry. Let's go. That is not bad, dudes. I tell you what, I'm very happy with that. I feel like we've got a strong squad, very well balanced squad. Our defence is actually good, which makes a change. The risk with Buffon paid off. Our midfield isn't bad either. Firmino and Casemiro are decent. Nem is a bit meh. The striker's a bit meh, but the wingers are good. And we've got fantastic substitutes. Alderweireld defensively if we need him. De Bruyne and Pogba for that midfield and Messi up front. Perfect. Couldn't ask for more than that. This is the team, dudes. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, so as we get into the gameplay for today, the first opponent we come up against has got a sick 189 team. Team of the year, Suarez and PK. Inform Messi, Ronaldo, inform Godin and Felipe Luis, Kovacic, Bruno and Carvajal with Asenjo in there. Neymar in at cam there, off chem, but he's so good anyway, it won't make much of a difference. And the first goal is yet again from another corner kick. A corner comes in, somehow Suarez gets ahead of all 4 of my defenders there, and unfortunately we go 1-0 down, but almost directly from kickoff. I get through with Neymar, beautiful bit of skill to get past the defender, gets that low driven away, tucks that one home into the corner to make it 1-1. The next goal came not too long after. Cristiano Ronaldo here down the left-hand side threads it through to Felipe Luis. He gets it inside. I thought I had a good challenge on there, but a bit too early with the centre-back. A good ball in from Suarez back to Ronaldo. Makes it 2-1. And then unfortunately, I also went 3-1 behind, but not before missing a sitter from Neymar. 2-2, 35th minute. He just destroys Felipe Luis for pace, gets into a good angle in the box, slows down, has a shot, and misses by a good 5-8 yards. Unbelievable from Neymar there. You expect a lot better from him with that good 5-star weak foot. I just expected a little bit more. Eventually the ball goes into Suarez, who shoots and scores to make it 3-1 just before half time. And at this point my opponent went super defensive and I went super attacking to try and of course get back in the game. And that resulted in me getting countered on very late on in the game. Neymar with a good finish from my opponent where he couldn't finish for me, to make it 4-1, and that unfortunately was that. I just want to show you a highlight though, just before I went 1-0 down. I had a corner myself, Neymar headed it to the far post, and my attacker at the far post, which was that silver striker, literally stopped. Instead of running to head the ball, he pulls up and lets the ball go past him. I couldn't believe it. That should have been me going 1-0 up, and it might have had a completely different impact on the game. But sad to say, we're going to come away on today's episode, after building what I thought was a good team, we are going to come away with 0 points. Interestingly enough as well, my opponent's first goal wasn't recorded on the highlight section. So I couldn't show you that. I wanted to see a bit more in detail how his Suarez got ahead of my defenders to put it in the back of the net. But computer said no, that's going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So guys, that was pretty brutal. That was just such a weird game. Quite even by way of possession, by way of chances. You know, my keeper only made 2 saves, his keeper made 4. I thought this team would perform a little bit better than it did. I was quite surprised with just how bad it was. Felipe Anderson was gassed quite early on. This striker was horrific. Nem wasn't very good. But I just didn't. I just couldn't. I don't know. Couldn't get into the game. What was really interesting is at the end there, I wanted to look at the goals again, and the game literally just didn't track his first goal, to put him 1-0 up, the header from the corner. But it did track my goal, my non-goal just before that. And I've told you guys so many times recently that EA adjusted something in near post corners about 3 weeks ago. 1,000,000%. They used to be overpowered anyway, but now you just cause so much more drama and just create so much more opportunities. And from the corner that I had, Neymar won the header at the near post. It got flicked to the back post, and then this dude here, this #1 striker here, Camilo, he was standing at the back post and he stopped his run instead of running up and heading it into an empty net. He just stopped. So that was quite frustrating. And then down the other end, off the goal kick, my opponent got a corner and it kind of like the ball glitched into the goal, and it was his Ronaldo at the near post, but his Suarez is the one that scored it. So I wanted to see that again and see what happened and look at it in a bit more detail to see how the ball went in the back of the net. But it just didn't track the goal at all. It's as if it never happened. I got straight back in with Neymar at 1-1. Then some bad defending at 2-1. The guy ended up sitting super deep after that and just played a counter-attacking game. Don't necessarily blame him. But this team just didn't play very well. I expected it to play better. I didn't play very well either. You know, make no mistake about it. But I expected this team to be a little more competent. I thought these players were decent, but I just couldn't get going with it. I missed an absolute sitter with Neymar. I got in behind. Obviously, he's got a 5-star weak foot. Tried to hit a low driven across the face of the goalkeeper. Not only did it go wide, it pretty much almost went out for a throw in. It was that bad. And then at 3-1, my opponent started sliding, trying to foul on purpose, just breaking the game up, and it was impossible to do anything. So I went ultra attacking to try and get a goal back. And as per usual, that just results in counter-attacks that end up in goals. You know, at 3-1, I'm either going to pull it back to 3-2 and 3-3, or I'm going to go down at 4-1 and 5-1. And on some occasions, we're able to pull it back, but on today's episode, we wasn't. It's pretty tough, guys, because that's 0 points right there, which in terms of the actual series is rough. Really rough. Wouldn't mind a draw token here, actually, just to help myself out. No, we get 2 gold packs and a premium silver players pack. That's not the worst. But yeah, 0 points is bad. At the start of the episode, we were 5 points ahead of AA. At the end of the episode, we could be as many as 7 points behind him. If he wins his draft in episode 3, which I don't know if he has or he hasn't yet, if he wins his draft, we're pretty screwed. That's just all there is to it. If he wins his draft, it's as good as game over. You know, 7 points. AA's never going to drop 7 points over just 2 drafts. You know what I mean? Maybe he'd drop 7 points over 3 drafts, but he's not going to drop 7 points over 2 drafts. So this round 1 exit might just have been the end of this series for me. This might have just been the one that killed me. If I get kind of maybe another 21 points out of the next 2 drafts, maybe I'll have a chance of picking up the win in this series. But anything less than 21 points, I'm going to have no chance. All I've got to hope for is that AA actually drops points. Even if he only gets 9 points instead of 12, that will leave me 4 points behind. That will give me a small chance of being able to win the series 4. But I think this could be the end. And it's just off the back of a bad performance. I really thought the team was going to be good enough. I thought the draft was good. A lot of the players in there were decent, but I don't know if it was maybe the formation, the team, a combination of the both, the fact that I just got outplayed. You know, it could be a huge number of things. But as brutal as that was, that's where it was. We end up finishing with no points from this episode. So still 21 points after 3 episodes now. Not great at all. This is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.